I really wanted to use the stand too. So.
We're all
Am
about.
I really not supposed to use the stand?
That's a shield. She doesn't understand.
Alyssa.
Was there a misunderstanding?
Yeah. She just can't stand it.
Oh my goodness.
Understandable.
You guys are far.
You should see Mo's face. She's so expressive right now.
That's okay.
Huh?
Yeah. Don't stand for her face.
Hello.
I know.
Jeremy's so sick of this.
I said that. Are y'all not listening?
No,
Stay next door and talk to Steve.
Now I have to regroup.
always have to regroup after a snort.
No, I didn't. It's a drill.
Okay, we're ready.
I have to get ready next. I'm laughing.
Good job. Good job. I would like to know, you did some really nice things, and I would like to know what you were thinking, like what you were imagining, or what imagery you had, or
Good question.
you.
Because no, I was like, he's gonna ask me for my descriptors.
Yeah, sure. Explain this to us.
My descriptor was for the first section before I got to grade 4 was gleeful, like this like excitement of like what's coming next, kind of like a Cinderella kind of thing. And then like when she enters the room, you're breathless. That's kind of what I had in mind.
Gleeful
I
word.
can totally.
Yes, it's
Yes.
in the descriptors.
It's a word.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I had in mind when I.
You know, here's the interesting thing is that looking back on it, regardless of whether I can see that exact thing that you're describing, I can see something. And I see emotion, and I see musicality, and those sorts of things. And that's the important part. You know what I'm saying? And you could explain the rest or describe the rest or what have you, but I thought it was really good. You know, on kind of a more pragmatic comment, you know, nothing real big deal or anything, but I don't know if it's intentional, the black turtleneck and the bun, but it's working as the conductor, you know, I think it looks great, it looks really sharp.
We have our opera workshop today,
Mm-hmm.
and I've never done it before, and I have a big role, and I'm like,
Yeah,
so, and I just, this is what I wore this because it's cold.
yeah.
And I just threw my hair up in a bun because that's what I'm gonna do because of my role.
You know, think about it though, as a conductor, there's certain, you know, I mean, you're visually presenting yourself, and there's certain things that, I'm talking to everybody here, by the way, I just want to make sure. Tyler's emoting over there, okay? It's not Beethoven's Fifth, hold on a second. So, but think about it, there's certain things that we can do to enhance, you know, dark colors, you know, dead in the background, so it's all about the baton and everything else. I mean, when she gets ready to conduct,
Oh, you
I
can see
mean, what you see are the hands, the baton, and the face, right? The hair's pulled up out of the way. What are some things that get in the way of facial expression? Our hair, which I don't have proven. Glasses, yeah, exactly. Glasses, especially dark rim glasses, right? Things like that. No, I'm saying they can get in the way. There's
You call me sensitive.
Oh my goodness!
Call
No,
me sensitive though. Contact.
Did I say Brittany is a bad person because she wears dark rim glasses? Those are some things that you want to consider that might help.
I throw out a pun and no one even heard me.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I think it's great. I think one little technical thing that watch on the video you see is that 4 sometimes leaves the plane. 1, 2, 3, 4 is up here,
Okay.
okay? And actually, there was a time, I thought at first, you know, it took me a second to learn what to expect. So I would keep it down 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have to be right on the plane, but up here is a little high.
Okay.
Does that make sense? There was a time though when in the 3/4 when you kind of changed characters, 1, 2, 3, it actually looked nice, you know. So I just wouldn't make it. I think there's times that it can work in a nice way, but don't make it the default, you know, that you do every time. That the last beat is always up here.
Okay.
Okay, you're processing it.
Mhm.
Yeah, good. Other comments? I really liked it.
Yeah.
Can I do it again?
Another.
Yeah, if you like, I was gonna say, you know what, I felt good about it. If you want to do it again, then
I just wanted to do it again because I got off on the 3/4.
Yeah.
And I figured out where I was at, and I went back, and I didn't have my music.
here we go.
I'm not gonna stand for that.
All right. We understand.
No one laughs.
I win.
You did.
Hook, hook.
It was a lot better. It was a lot better. I would find that time you because you were focused on the right hand, the left hand didn't do as much, which is fine, but it stayed right here. So what I would think about some kind of a default position for the left hand, where if you're not going to use it, or that it always goes to. It can be like here, it can be here, it can be somewhere else. But this says soft. So you want something a little
Okay.
more neutral.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe just down the side, you know, or you know something that I do, which I don't even know if it makes sense, but you know how you have on a computer screen you have the windows. You know you have windows and you can grab the corner and pull it out. Yes, you can maximize and that sort of thing. So this kind of frames the window. This is kind of the default, right? I can be conducting small and this is small. I can be conducting big and this is, or conducting small and this is bigger. So maybe as a default, you can kind of frame the window this way. This says soft, right? This just shows size. So maybe that's another default that you can look at. Okay, all right, super, nice job. Who's left to go today? Raise your hand. Marina? Who else is left to go today? Willie? And Andrew? And,
That's the 3 of us that are left.
okay, we can get one in.